Center tip. Spartans will start with a basketball. This is McKenna Gross calling out the first offensive play of the game. Kayla Chiraklus with the basketball. She has been nothing short of outstanding. Soft shot missed. Evie Miller with a good rebound. This is Sarah Mitchell, ball above her head. Gross looking at Chiraklus, shot clock's at 11. This is Isabella Mills, finds Mitchell. Sarah into the lane, throws up a soft hook, won't go, loose ball. Here comes Brandeis with it, Casanueva. Camila steps back, top of the key now to Gresko. Marchese and Revis out top, this is Revis. The cutter, Casanueva, beautiful play. Camila with an easy layup.
That looked a lot like some of the plays NYU used on Friday night. They found openings inside, cutters coming into the lane, and that's something Coach Reimer wanted to focus on this week, was defensively. They felt like they were lacking against NYU, and that's not a good start for the Spartans.
Mills off a high screen. Isabella will shoot the three, missed it left. Casanueva with the basketball. Hesitation dribble. Creates her own shot, missed it, and chasing it down is McKenna Gross. Casanueva averaging 14 points per game. She is the team leader in scoring for Brandeis.
Yeah, and she had 13 last time against this Spartan team, so they'll need to find a new way to stop her.
Miller and Chiraklus in front of the Brandeis bench. Kayla cut off, in trouble, looking for a teammate, still looking. 6 seconds to shoot. Gross calls for the screen, goes opposite, will float it up off the glass. It didn't go, but Miller grabbed the rebound. Shot hit the rim. They're going to say Evie traveled with the basketball. When that whistle blew, I knew it couldn't be a shot clock violation because Gross's shot hits the front of the rim, but Evie traveled with it.
Yes, she did, but she has 2 offensive rebounds here early in the first 2 minutes of play.
And a steal. Chiraklus picks up the loose ball. Just minutes into this opening quarter. Game 2 of a doubleheader. That's Gross, top of the key. 3 rattled, wouldn't go. And Revis with the rebound. Revis, hesitation to the block. Mills with good defense. The cutter, Casanueva, jumps into Gross's outstretched arms, and McKenna gets a block. McKenna quickly down the floor. Kicks it to Miller. Pass a little bit behind, and the Spartans will turn it over. Boy, breakneck speed right now, Saar.
Yeah, really fast pace, and it looks like Brandeis is trying to use the speed of their individual players offensively to set up their shots. We saw Casanueva go in for 2 cuts. That's their 2 points. And the second one was that block by Gross. Even right before that, you saw Revis try and break in herself. The whole team spread out towards the 3-point line.
That's Gresko on a nice feed. Gresko gets the bucket. Marchese with the assist.
That's another example of it. That off-ball movement is what's creating these open looks for Brandeis so far. In case they might have to switch into a zone type of defense to stop that because their man-to-man might be causing some confusion.
Sarah Mitchell knocks down her 3rd shot attempt. Spartans are on the board. Defense, great defense by Chiraklus and Gross and Miller. Pass deflected. Kayla with a step. Kicks it to Evie. McKenna Gross will get it back inside. This is Chiraklus working in the lane. Left block, left hook off the back of the rim. Won't go. Kayla almost with her own rebound. Casanueva comes up with it for Brandeis. Right side, 3 in the air. And it's money for Francesca Marchese.
See, and now you've challenged Case inside so many times early. You have cutters coming left and right, and it creates a little bit more space. Those defenders back up, and now you have the open 3 shot, and that's the way to take advantage of it.
Spartans looking for a score. Evie Miller will shoot it. Chiraklus with the rebound. Mills and Gross. McKenna for 3. Loose ball. Here come the judges. Revis with it. 3 again in the air. This one rolled around. Top of the key, Casanueva won't go. Mitchell with the rebound. Spartans desperately need a basket. Miller inside of Chiraklis, ball's loose. Comes Revis with it, left side of Casanueva. Brandeis with that run attitude right now.
Yeah, and I'm surprised the Spartans aren't trying to slow down the pace offensively.
Technical foul just called on Brandeis. Casanueva is going to get a technical. So the technical's on Camila Casanueva. Official talking to Carol Simon about it. Carol in her 35th year. Nobody's been around in the University Athletic Association currently longer than Coach Simon. 462 wins in her career. She is what it's all about. This is Mills with the technical free throws.
I'm not really sure what the foul was, but it sounded like Casanueva may have just said something. I'm not sure if it was to a player or to the ref. And I'm also surprised to see they chose Mills to take the free throws instead of Chiraklis, just based on shooting percentages.
Mills 74, Chiraklis 86. Mitchell will take it out. Spartans with only 3 points in the first 5 minutes of this basketball game. Gross with a screen from Preet Gill. McKenna knocks down the three. Sorry, that was needed.
Yeah, very much so. She already missed 2, so it's a good thing for her to see that she's still confident. She knows what she's capable of. She knows the shots she can take, and they're going to need more of that.
Casanueva on the drive. Left-handed layup would not go. Mitchell controls it. Here comes Gross. This is Mills. Steps up. That'll be a 2 if it goes, and it does. She was just with a toe on the line.
And
Spartans with their first lead.
I was going to say, even after all that, all the missed shots they've had so far, they're just shooting 20% from the field, and they've managed to claw their way back. And it's because of good defensive play and offensive rebounding that's helped them early.
Tatiana Pierre now in the basketball game for Brandeis. Tatiana wears number 44. This is Mills and Gross out top with Pierre on her. McKenna will shoot it, missed it short. On the break, this is Obar. Pierre will shoot it. Tatiana makes it. Pierre from Jericho, New York. Gross and Mitchell out top for the Spartans. It's a 9-8 game. Brandeis with the lead. They led 7-2. Case was really struggling to find anything offensively. Spartans have stayed steady. Gross thought about it and traveled with the basketball, got caught in between.
But now what we are seeing, Brandeis continuing to push the pace when they have the ball, and the Spartans now have finally started to slow the pace down. And Gross, she picked up that left foot. That's going to be a travel.
This is Pierre with the basketball against Chiraklis and Mills, and she gets the layup. Boy, Pierre's been instant offense. She's got 4 points, averaging just 3 on the season, the junior guard.
Yeah, she's coming in and continued to play that Judges style of offense, and they've enjoyed having her so far.
Mills, high 3, won't go. Rebound by the Judges, that's Casey Perry. 5'11" sophomore up for that rebound. Step up 3, Obar throws it, misses it. Mitchell comes down with a rebound. Here's Gross, left wing. McKenna will pull up from 12 feet and knock it down. Gross has got 5. 11-10, Spartans. 2:41 left to play first quarter. Casanueva draws the defense. Chiraklis picks it up. Casanueva for 3. Boy, that was pretty. Camila Casanueva. She's got 5.
And she shot the ball well so far. She's played well early, but this is a similar story to how the first matchup went. Brandeis hopped out to an early lead, and towards the end of the first quarter and into the second quarter is when the Spartans really came back and started to take control themselves.
Preet Gill from 15 feet. Talk about a young lady that has really built the confidence over the course of this season. That's that one, Preet Gill. She has been outstanding.
Yeah, coming off the bench, and she's really grown as an offensive player. We talked about Evie Miller's impact on defense. Preet Gill doesn't miss a beat when she's in there, and we saw her improve, especially in the last game against NYU in terms of scoring.
Lucy Vanderbeck will check in. You see the replay on that block by Isabella Mills. Mills does a little bit of everything for this Spartan team. She's got 23 blocks. That's right up there, top of the team. 52 steals, leads the team in that. It's an easy layup and bucket for Christina Bacon.
That's where that confusion comes in with that man defense. They had people running all across the floor. It looked like Chiraklis may have tripped over her own teammate there, and that's what led to the opening for Bacon.
Vanderbeck will shoot it. Lucy missed it left. Gross gets the long rebound. Lucy going to get another look at it. This is Gill inside, finds Gross. Mills, top of the key, three in the air, rolled out. Revis, right side. This is Gresko, finds her open teammate. And yet again, Christina Bacon, the recipient of a real nice pass.
And the Spartans offensively, they're shooting a lot of threes, and they've struggled to make them. That makes it 1 for 9 now. So I'm surprised they keep coming back to it instead of trying to work it inside to Gill and Chiraklis. That's where they've had a lot of success scoring in recent games.
Well, they're trying to find their identity, and you know it's game 2 in a new way for them without Abby Lawrence, their top scorer.
And I guess still trying to figure out who's going to be able to get the ball and how are they going to score. Even when Abby isn't scoring, she manages to create so many looks for the Spartan team, so definitely it's a new challenge without her.
Long three, and it's a good one by Revis, Emma Revis. It's the third three for the judges as they take a 9-point lead.
And this is what the Spartans struggled with NYU, is they had so many players who could score from all over the floor. Brandeis is looking quite the same today, and the Spartans have to do something different defensively.
Shot clock's at 14, quarter clock's at 16. It's a 2-second difference. 10 seconds. Brandeis looking for one shot. This is Revis calling it out. Emma gets a screen, shoots the three, misses it long. And McKenna Gross will let it go out of bounds, and that will, well, 0.3 seconds left in this first quarter. Margaret Terry will come in. They'll get a pass off. That'll be about it. First quarter's in the books. Spartans down 9. Reppin' Mather College today. We'll be back with the second 10 minutes.
Have you heard the news? The Intercontinental Cleveland has earned its 10th consecutive 4-Diamond Award from AAA in recognition of its high-quality accommodations and exceptional service standards. Planning an important event like a corporate meeting, annual conference, fundraising gala, holiday party, or highly personalized wedding? Choose excellence in the Intercontinental Cleveland. Our planning professionals will take time to consider every detail and lead you through an experience which is proudly world-class. Call us today at 216-707-4100 for more details or to request a tour of our spectacular accommodations.
The Spartans in that first quarter shot 9 3-pointers, uncharacteristic of them. They only made 1. They've struggled shooting from the field, but Brandeis, they're 53%, and that's what's leading to this victory, or this lead right now, I should say.
53%. Boy, if you can shoot like that, you're going to beat a lot of teams. Spartans coming into this game off a loss to NYU, and NYU ranked 9th in the country. The Violets were here in this gym on Friday night. And sorry, I was talking to both Coach Reimer and assistant coach Matt Howerton about that game, and Case Western Reserve really played a great game against the number 9th ranked team in the country. It was a better second half than it was the first half, but I thought they played very well. So they bring that confidence into this matchup against Brandeis on what is now Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, in that game on Friday, Ron, I think they played better, and I think I mentioned this during that game, than the scoreboard showed. And so far today, they've struggled in some of the things that they cleaned up in the second half, including some shooting issues, some defensive issues, and I think they need to figure that out once again, and that'll help them going forward against a team that they know they've already beaten this team.
Nia Moore now in the game. She's playing defense down low right now. Isabella Mills with some nice defense on Bacon. Mills down to Vanderbeck. Nia Moore's across the court from Preet Gill. Moore wears number 14, Chicago, Illinois, first-year player.
That possession looked a lot more like what the Spartans are used to doing. They go outside to the wing, feed the ball inside to Gill, and try and get her to post up and find a look from there. If she doesn't have something, she'll kick it out, and they'll set again. That's what I think the Spartans will try to go back to.
Moore into Gill. Preet off the glass, going strong. Coach Reimer loves how she is aggressive. Preet Gill, not afraid to get in there. She's got 4. Long 3, left wing. It's an air ball that Preet Gill grabs. This is Margaret Terry controlling at half court. Looking right, it's Mills. Back to Terry. Vanderbeck with it. Lucy inside to Nia Moore. Pass a little high, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, so this is what happens when the Spartans don't have 2 bigs on the floor, which is the set that they've used a lot. They either have Chiraklis and Miller, Chiraklis and Gill, or Gill and Miller. But right now with just Gill on the floor, it forces them to spread the ball out across the arc, and it's something that they haven't done recently in a lot of games. When Abby Lawrence is there, it's a lot different because she's able to play all over the floor. Some other players need to step up. I'd like to see Isabella Mills take on that role.
This is Terry on a break. Mills will catch it, shoot it. It's a 3 if it goes, and it does.
It's exactly what we're talking about. Isabella Mills right on cue, finally getting the Spartans just their second 3 of the game.
Ravis with a nice fake, created her own look. Preet Gill rips down the rebound. Nia Moore for 3. Missed it short. Gill's going to chase it down and hand it off to Margaret Terry. Terry back to Nia Moore. Moore to Vanderbeck. Lucy shoots the 3. And how about that? Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. The Spartans are back in this thing. Timeout on the floor. We'll let Lucy's 3 take us into the 30-second timeout.
News: the Intercontinental Cleveland.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
Well, it was 23-14 when Coach Reimer took a timeout. Her team on a 6-0 run with back-to-back 3s from Vanderbeck and Mills. Looking for a little defense now. Preet Gill out top, working defensively along with Nia Moore. This is Mills guarding up Casanueva. Casanueva, step back 2, missed it. Ball out of bounds. Spartans will have it.
That possession right there, that's probably the most the Brandeis judges have used of the shot clock, and they're getting out of their rhythm, and that's exactly what Coach Reimer's team needs defensively, is force them to hold the ball, because that's not the looks they like. That's not how they like to play offensively.
In the history of this matchup, these two teams have played 51 times as Nia Moore misses on the 3. Spartans have won 21 of the 51, including in the last full season. They split with Brandeis. 1 win, 1 loss. And then in 2018-2019, they swept the judges in a season that was just outstanding overall for the Spartans. They finished 15-10 overall. Another miss. Mills with the rebound. Isabella, eyes up. This is Margaret Terry. Terry's going to take it back to the middle. Find Preet Gill inside. Preet strong move left, and she'll shoot free throws.
This
Here's
is another.
what Coach Reimer's talking about.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, Preet Gill has just improved every game, just has so many of these players have. Again, it's her first full season playing here at Case, and we've seen it, again, especially offensively. She came in, she's a big force inside defensively. It looked like Chiraklus was getting checked out on her hand on the sideline there.
Preet Gill with 5 points. They are looking at Kayla's left hand. Gill's got 6. Spartans down a point, although the scoreboard has yet to reflect that. And that's a bucket inside by Tanky. It's Carey's first. I think it's 25-22, is it not? It was 23-20 before Preet Gill stepped up for those free throws.
Yeah, I have 25-22 as well, so I'm not sure why the scoreboard hasn't been updated.
Nia Moore, open look at a 3. Missed that long, and Revis with the rebound. This is Revis, wide open from 17 feet, back of the rim. Preet Gill going up for it. Nia Moore chasing it, and the Spartans will get the basketball back. If I seem preoccupied, I am by the scoreboard. I guess I just got to leave it go, because in a tight game, those 2 points are going to make a difference. This is Margaret Terry with it. Casanueva guarding her. This is Preet Gill all by herself. Gill's got 8.
Yeah, so I believe it should have been 24 points now, and the scoreboard, I don't believe it updated after Gill hit those 2 free throws.
It did not. Yep, it was 23-20 when Preet went to the line.
Man, I'm not sure if anybody on the floor is noticing that, because it doesn't seem like anybody's confused like we are, Ron.
Good passing, beautiful passing. Vanderbeck for 3, missed it long. Maybe one too many passes that time. I think Gill turns around and knocks that down inside off the block.
And
Revis.
They did finally update the scoreboard, so we're at 25-24 now.
All right, I feel better. Mills going to bring it down with strength to Preet Gill off the glass. Give her the basketball. Gill's got 10.
That's 2 straight games in double figures for her, both coming off the bench. And she's improved so much, as we mentioned, and she's taking over this game right now.
Revis kicks it. Long 3, way outside the arc, and it's good for Molly O'Barr.
Once again, Brandeis continues to spread the ball around. Everybody's getting involved in the action.
Nia Moore will try it for 3. Gill looking for the rebound. Gill and Francesca Marchese were tied up inside. Speaking of tied up, Lucy Vanderbeck's going to get a foul. Foul's on Vanderbeck. That's Lucy's first. Or that's on Mills, rather. Isabella Mills, that's Isabella's first.
And Chiraklus back on the floor now, so her hand looks to be okay, and there's Gill taking a seat. She's got 10 points, once again coming off the bench, and she's perfect shooting the ball.
Preet getting a rest, well-deserved. Gross and Chiraklus back in the game.
Move it! Give it to her! Go shoot, Christina! Give it!
Casanueva with it. She'll get a screen. This is Pierre. Shot clock's at 6. Nia Moore
Guys, you gotta see the miss.
get called for the foul.
Yeah, that was an aggressive play. It looked like she thought she could steal that ball or just deflect the pass out of there. Sometimes a little overzealous, and that's what's going to get her to the foul that time.
Casanueva will get it. Gresco out top, back to her teammate Camilla Casanueva. Wild shot won't go. Getting her own rebound is Bacon. Kicks it out. Casanueva, long rebound. And McKenna Gross chases it down. 3:39 left in the half. Spartans down 2. Mills for a second. Had a look at a 3. Pierre closed quickly. Case is going to take their time. Gross try to get it inside. Sarah Mitchell almost made the reverse layup.
I couldn't tell. That was a great pass by McKenna Gross. I thought she was going up for a shot. And Mitchell was in a perfect spot. Just unfortunate, couldn't finish on that reverse.
Gresko looking for a teammate. The cutter is Casanueva. Mitchell steals it. Tie up. Possession arrow Spartans.
Possession Spartans.
See, did Mitchell get both hands on that ball? She did. That's a great play defensively. Thought she was just trying to swat it out of there. A great job stopping that Brandeis run that time. Another cutter coming into the lane. They've scored so many points doing that today. It looks like Spartans have started to figure that out.
McKenna Gross pointing for Nia Moore to go right. She gives Nia the ball. Spartans move it back to the left. 2:44 left in the clock, opening half. Mitchell to Gross, long 3, left it short. Sarah Mitchell chasing it down. How about another 20 seconds? Mills for 3 in front of us, bingo. Boy, we had a great look at that, Saar.
Yeah, and you know what? That's set up by offensive rebound number 7. That's a great job from Case offensively.
Long 3, left short.
Spartans basketball.
Coach Reimer likes the way her team's playing right now.
Yeah, one thing Coach Reimer talked to me about earlier this season is the depth that they have at every position. A lot of young players, and they've gotten so much experience. And they have 13 points off the bench today, 10 of them coming from Preet Gill. But that's just another indicator of what Coach Reimer's talking about.
Going to call a foul on Isabella Mills as she went to set a screen. It's her second. Minute 59 left. Mills going to have to be careful she doesn't pick up number 3 here before the halftime buzzer. Mitchell out on defense on Casanueva. Now it's Nia Moore. Pierre inside to Gresko. Caitlin with a strong move. She's got 4.
And again, challenging the Spartans inside when they only have 1 big on the floor. It's just Chiraklus down there. They got the matchup on Mills, and Mills just giving up a little bit of height that time, and that's what led to that shot.
Chiraklus will spin, take it, left hand shot, it's good. Kayla made that one look easy. Preet Gill was shouting to her. Preet's ready to check into the game, shouting to her teammate, Kayla, take it. She did.
It looks like that left hand of hers is okay. She got a little wrap, it looks like, on her wrist, but clearly seems to be healthy enough to play.
Casanueva with great hustle. The point guard getting in the land of the Giants and keeping this possession alive. Inside a minute, this is Pierre with the basketball. Back cut, tied up, Mitchell steals it. Boy, what a half Sarah Mitchell has had.
Yeah, she's had a couple great plays defensively. She only has 2 points, but she has 5 rebounds. She had the tie up earlier, and give her credit for this steal now, too.
Isabella Mills getting some coaching from Coach Reimer. Coach Reimer, a point guard herself back in college. 4-year starter, 2-year captain at Lycoming. That's in Pennsylvania. Game clock's at 30. Shot clock's at 10. Mitchell will shoot the 3. This one's going to be an air ball. It's Revis bringing it up, looking at the clock. Shot clock's off. Revis looks back at her coach. Coach Simon tells player what they want to play. We've got 13 seconds. They're going to run the play at 10. We're at 10. Time to run the play. Pierre with it, back to Revis. Gets a screen. Open look at a 3. Missed it. Well, that would have been a well-timed out 3 if that would have dropped. We're at halftime. It's a good one. 31-30. Spartans with the lead over the judges of Brandeis. Matt Howerton's going to get that stat sheet that he likes to look at before he visits with us, Saar. And then he'll come over and talk. Saar, before Matt comes over, your thoughts on that first half?
Yeah, I think it was interesting to see Brandeis pushing the pace early, and the Spartans tried to match that. When they realized they were kind of getting out of their rhythm, they went back to their style of play, and that's what it is right there, working inside to their players, getting their mismatches, and finding their open looks, and I expect to see more of that in the second half.
Matt's going to walk over. Saar will pop off his headset. Matt Howerton has the headsets on. Matt, that's a good first half you're looking at.
Not too bad. I wish we would have came out a little bit more energy in the first quarter. Got to a deficit, but we battled back. Got some good shots in the second quarter, and, we're just taking it possession by possession.
Yeah, you were down 5 before you could blink your eye, and they were doing kind of what they wanted to do. But, the team stayed steady with it. And, boy, the play you're getting inside right now from Preet Gill and Kayla Taraklis has been outstanding.
Yeah, they've been picking it up. They're putting the work in outside of what you see. So they're hard workers. They're putting in the extra reps when it's needed, and it's showing anytime they step on the floor. And I just love the aggressiveness that they're going with right now. So
Matt, what will you and Coach Reimer say to the team in the locker room at halftime?
It's going to be very similar to our last game on Friday. It's just possession by possession. Let's keep working possessions, right? Let's get some good looks, extra passes, be unselfish, and get stops on the defensive end and look to run. If not, it all starts on defense, identifying who's who, know your personnel, and go from there.
Spartans up 31-30 at halftime. Head on into the clubhouse or the locker room.
Yep.
Thanks, Matt. Matt Howerton, the assistant women's coach here at Case Western Reserve University. We're at halftime. Spartans up a point.